Good morning. Here we have 79 BEL B group to present their project. Okay, you can start now. You can give your introduction.
Hello everyone, this is me Madhukar from second year first part electrical department. Today we are here for the presentation of our project, that is RFID door lock system. Thanks to our respected teachers for giving us these opportunities. Before starting the presentation, I would like to request my friends to give their short introduction.
Good morning everyone, myself Manish Marpatel from 079 PL.
Hello everyone, this is Manish calling from 079 PDL.
Hello everyone, this is Manish Adhikari from Electrical 079, second year first part.
And just wait. Here we have Jitendra Kumar, respected Jitendra Kumar Manandar sir, to witness your presentation. Let's welcome Jitendra sir. Now we can start your presentation.
So I would like to start the presentation. So first of all, what does RFID door lock system mean? It simply means radio frequency identification door lock system. And RFID door lock system is a modern and secure method for controlling access to any buildings, rooms or any specific areas. It uses RFID technology to allow or deny access based on the presence of RFID tags or cards. This technology enhances security, allows for easy management of access permission, and offers a convenient alternative for traditional key-based systems. Let's move to the working principle. First of all, initialization. The system initializes upon power supply, initializing the Arduino RFID module and the servo motor. Then after RFID authentication, the user approaches the door with the RFID tag. When the RFID tag is brought near the RFID reader, it gets energized by the reader's electromagnetic field, and the tag transmits its unique ID back to the reader. Then access validation. The Arduino receives the signal, and Arduino receives the unique ID and checks whether the unique ID is authorized or not. And if the ID matches with the authorized ID, then it triggers the servo motor to unlock the door. Then after servo motor activation, the servo motor rotates to a position that unlocks the door. At last, the logging and monitoring. It can also keep the logs of entries and exist and helps in security monitoring. So we have a short demonstration video of our project. Let's have a look. Here we can see when the RFID tag is brought near the RFID reader, it gets the unique ID of the tag and transmits the signals to the Arduino. And if the RFID, then Arduino checks whether the ID is authorized or not, and if the ID is authorized, then it triggers the servo motor, and the servo motor rotates to unlock the door. Here is a list of components that we used. Arduino microcontroller, RFID module, servo motor, lock mechanism, jumper wires. For further presentation, I would like to call my friend Manish Patel.
Thanks Madhu. As you know, our project is RFID door lock system. In this, Arduino is one of the major components, as we are instructed to use the Arduino compulsory. So it is the most essential component in our project. Here the purpose of Arduino is to port, and it is an electronics device in which we can port and use it according to our use purpose, and we can use it multiple times as we can reset it time and again. Here it has different components like digital input output pin, microcontroller analog pin, voltage regulator, power port, USB connector. Here reset button. Here the work of reset button is that we can put time and again that different port. We can use the one Arduino for different purpose time and again. USB connector, through this also we can give the power supply, and if we does not have the USB controller, we can give the power through the power port. Next component is servo motor. We have seen that different kind of motor is available in our market, but why we have used only this servo motor in our project? Main purpose of this using the servo motor is that to rotate it in a specific angle. Its application is mainly in industrial purpose, mainly when it is used to fill any kind of bottle, like in medical field, in cold drink example we can take. Here it must be rotated in a specific angle so that it can be our result can be obtained, and to unlock the door, this servo motor is used to rotate in a specific angle. The RFID module. This is one of the most important component in our project. In this there is two components named RFID tag and RFID module. It is RFID tag and RFID reader. It is an RFID tag and it is RFID module. Tag is basically two types, that is active tag and passive tag. Active tag need a power supply and passive tag doesn't require power supply. We have used the passive tag that it get energized by the radio wave that is provided by the RFID and it verify whether it is or not. And it is a circuit diagram. For this I would like to call Manish Kaur.
Thank you, Manish Kaur. This is circuit diagram. Let's take a look about the circuit diagram and the code of the program. So here, this is RFID tag, RFID reader. This is Arduino and servo motor. Servo motor is connected to analog pin of Arduino and its power supply and grounded in Arduino board. RFID reader is connected to Arduino through SPI protocol. Here, key connections are given. RFID's power pin is provided 3.3 volt here, and servo motor's power we have provided 3.3 volt. And let's look at the code up here. SPI this header file. In this library function we use a header file to define RFID reader, Arduino for SPI protocol communication, servo motor. Here we define fuse for RFID and servo motor. Servo motor is provided power through A5 analog 5 pin. And here we have provided authorized UID to the Arduino, which checks if this is our authorized UID. This is like a key to open the door. And in this setup portion, we have set the angle of servo to 0 degree, and this is serial button is used for serial monitoring to firstly read the UID provided by the user or provided from the tag. Here in void loop, in this loop function we have read the new tags from the new tags. Read card will read the data and print the data on the serial monitor, and in this if condition the data is verified from our authorized pin. Now here in this portion is condition, the servo motor is set at 0 degree, or we can say it is reset at 0 degree, or it can be back at 0 degree. Here in this portion we have printed the values on serial monitor also. In this last part we have set up the call, and we have here hearted and encrypted the Arduino and RFID communication. To wrap up this project, I would like to call Mr. Manish Adhikari.
Okay, so with that, we are almost at the end of our presentation. So while working on electronics project like that, there might be certain problems that come across. Let's talk about that. The first one is the security concerns. As we know, no thing is 100% safe, so there might be some problems with this project itself. These are very vulnerable to network interference, which may lead to unwanted access within the system. And the second one is the power management. It needs power to get operated. And next one is the interference issues. Sometimes what happens is that some high frequency signals might interfere into the frequency generated by the RFID module itself, and it might not work properly as we needed, and it might get stuck for a moment. So cost constant. So while we are making project like that, we always have to be aware of the allocated budget and the probable expenditure that might come across for the better cost minimization and the let's talk about the possible solution. Yes, to make sure that our module works properly, we have to make sure we have a very robust and safe encryption system so that it is not vulnerable to any sort of hacking that might come across. And secondly, we have efficient power strategies. As we know that the RFID module needs to be operated with certain power supply, but let's say sometime we do not have power supply. So for that case, we can use auxiliary power supply, and we can use a battery, for instance, for that. And next up we have is shielding and frequency planning. For that we have certain efficient shielding effects that we can techniques to minimize the shielding effects for its better operation, and optimize hardware and software. Yes, we always have to look for the better hardware components and so better most efficient programming that we can put in for the better results. And at last, I would like to conclude this by saying that as compared to the traditional lock system, which is like opening the lock with the key, it is more convenient to use, and we have it is more flexible, as we can provide as many number of unique UIDs. We can embed inside the Arduino, so that certain people who are authorized to access that can only access it. And with that, our presentation ends here, and thank you all.
ओके हामीसँग अहिले चाहिँ नि के त भन्दाखेरि अडियन्सको रूपमा एकचोटि यतातिर 80 ब्याच कम्प्युटरका भाइ बहिनीहरू थिए र भाइहरूको चाहिँ नि सर्ट र स्विट प्रेजेन्टेसनको लागि म चाहिँ एप्रिसिएट गर्न चाहन्छु भाइहरूको प्रेजेन्टेसनलाई। जितेन्द्र सरलाई भाइ बहिनीहरूलाई फ्युचरमा उनीहरूले यसमा गर्न सक्ने कुराहरू केही प्रेरणाको लागि चाहिँ दुई शब्द केही बताइदिनु भयो सर।
तपाईँको प्रश्न राम्रो छ। लक कोले को भित्र छिरेको को चाहिँ बाहिर निस्किएको कति टाइममा निस्किएको भनेर लक पनि त राख्न सकिन्छ होला नि,
यसले अब इन्हान्स गर्न मिल्छ हजुर। यसमा फेरि वाइफाई मोड्युल युज गरेर फोनले नि कनेक्ट गर्न मिल्छ यसमा।
त्यस्तो पनि अप्सन राख्नु भए राम्रो होला है।
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.